Run, for God's sake!
Timothy falls forwards onto his hands and knees, arching his back like a frightened cat. He almost looks like a Halloween decoration. He convulses, as though something terrible were ripping through his body. It's awful to see. It reminds you of the werewolf movies you've seen. But there's something feline about it all. He stills on the ground, and then he yawns and stretches, as though nothing strange had happened at all.
So sleepy. Yeah. Maybe time for a cat nap. What? This? Does it upset you, Master? Timmy has a condition. It's tied to the clock. Timmy spends half the day like this. Timmy loves himself just the way he is. But when he's back to boring suit form, he hates himself. All he cares about is schedule. Yeah.
Timmy yawns and stretches, curling up on the rug in front of you.
Maybe you'll come back and play with Timmy later. So sweepy. Transformation takes a lot out of Timmy.
Team 17.
Sassy Cat Game! Date everything!
What are you doing here? I told you to come at noon sharp. No, no, no! I am beyond mad. If you have any wish to retain some relationship with me, you will leave at once. I do not understand. Why do you stand here staring at me? I told you, I'm yeah. Run, for God's sake!
Timothy falls forwards onto his hands and knees, arching his back like a frightened cat. He almost looks like a Halloween decoration. He convulses, as though something terrible were ripping through his body. It's awful to see. It reminds you of the werewolf movies you've seen. But there's something feline about it all. He stills on the ground, and then he yawns and stretches, as though nothing strange had happened at all.
So sleepy. Yeah. Maybe time for a cat nap. What? This? Does it upset you, Master? You own the clock, don't you? That makes you Timmy's owner. Yeah. You don't like it when Timmy calls you Master? Timmy will remember that, Master. It's simple, yeah. Timmy has a condition. It's tied to the clock. Timmy spends half the day like this. Precisely. Timmy loves himself just the way he is. But when he's back to boring suit form, he hates himself. All he cares about is schedule. Yeah. Exactly. Master is so smart.
Timmy yawns and stretches, curling up on the rug in front of you.
Maybe you'll come back and play with Timmy later. So sweepy. Transformation takes a lot out of Timmy. Timmy doesn't care. Yeah. Just come when Timothy tells you not to. Timmy is here before or after noon. Nap time now.
Hey, compadre. Haha, yeah. I hope you don't mind. Thanks for letting me have free range of the house.
Bodhi looks off into the distance somewhere. He's clearly not his usual chipper self.
I've been thinking a lot, my dude. About a lot of stuff. Okay, it's like this. Nostalgia is a powerful thing, right? You for sure don't think while something's happening, whoa, I'm gonna miss this. I mean, sure, you might realize it's good, but you don't always realize that it's also finite. It's gonna end. Every moment ends. It might be kind of a big thing to grasp the meaning of the era you live in, or the impact it might have on the world and your soul. I should know, amigo. I'm the 80s, and just look at me. Sure, people remember me fondly because of the style, music, media of the times, but I don't know. Are they remembering the real me? Or are they remembering and longing for who they were then? Think about it. Reaganomics, the hole in the ozone layer, the Exxon Valdez, the Challenger, Chernobyl, the war on drugs, Central Park 5, the Iran-Contra affair, AIDS, for God's sake. That's all me. That stuff was a pretty big downer. Definitely doesn't sound like stuff to miss. I'm just feeling like maybe I wasn't as great as I thought I was. Like what? I've never had a friend like you. I mean, I've never had a friend from the future before. You've literally brought me out of the past. How cool is that? Because of you, because of what I've learned, I feel like I could actually have a future. Yeah, can only be who I am, I guess. yeah! I guess that's right, isn't it? The 2080s, huh? Oh, wonder what that'll be like. You think they'll still have time capsules then? Oh, dude, maybe they'll be made out of some crazy futuristic polymer or something. Ah, so tubular, friend! You rock, amigo! Big on!
If you can't understand Jean-Louis rhythm and rhyme, then he shouldn't have bothered or given his time. Another chance? Does Jean-Louis get another chance to keep the flow going after installation? Oh, mais oui, je me souviens. His flow zone plunged to a state beyond comprehension. So be it. One more chance. But this, she is the last one. Allons-y.
You're back!
It all happened one rainy night, on the north side of Perkleman City. The tough side. I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays. Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar. It's called the Banana Club. They make a mean Shirley Temple, heavy pour. I should have known better. But after I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll. I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion. They've got an incredible buffet. Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world. They're always trying new things. Like Diplodocus berries. And Jimson weed cupcakes. They also sell Excedrin by the pint, the headache medicine. Oh yes, very, but good for headaches. I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, floating, or I guess you could say I was making my way about town. Aimlessly, you see? And what? Ah, yes, so you want me to continue. This was your meaning. Why, that's precisely what I'm telling you. Please don't. I can assure you, it isn't as much fun as it looks. And with 2 of us in the room, it might just start to get a little confusing. Please try to stay on track. Well, I came across an alley I had never noticed before. It was dark and had a rather threatening look about it. So naturally, I went down it. I wandered down the alley and came to a door, lit by a red light. I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller. Yes, her name was Vagabonda the Sinclairius. She spread out a deck of strange cards and asked me to select one. They were business cards. I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the Ace of Spades. If only I'd known that it wasn't to be the case. Vagabonda snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one!" Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade. We agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps. So I snatched it back from her again, and we had a bit of a row. I guess that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I think that's why she cursed me. Because right afterward, she said, "Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I'm going to curse you because of it." And then she cursed me. She waved what looked like a magic wand. Although, to be honest, it could have easily been a bagel of some sort. And then said,
Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object.
"I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done." She wasn't above a bad pun. And then I became a sink. Now you find me as I am, trapped in this porcelain prison. All I want to do is return to my old life, to stroll the streets of Turkleman City once more, without a care in the world. Oh, how I long for it. Please, won't you help me? Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper forms. Will you? Oh, joy! If you want to help to get to the bottom of all this, I might suggest you seek out someone who is in the business of solving unsolvable mysteries. Or just go see if Vagabonda the Sinclairius is willing to undo her curse for a free shovel. Oh, yay! Let me know when you have news!
Ah, my dear, you have come back to visit and give me the chance to admire your...
Amir's smile falters, his effusive praise coming to a grinding halt.
Oh, my tragedy mars your beauty. It has nothing to do with your gorgeous proportions, your stunning features. It is green, a color that cannot belong in the white statuary of your teeth. Did you have broccoli recently? Ah, that's a strange choice. Well, I'm afraid you have some left over in your teeth. Just, there. Take a look. I'm sure not long, one can hope. Perhaps you should consider flossing more often. I'm sure Barry would be happy to lend you a hand with it, actually. He's rather obnoxiously reliable with personal routine. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am always one to fixate on hygiene. And coincidentally, I seem to recall Barry saying he had some free time today. Oh, good. I did not want to have to tell you how disgusting it was. You are not disgusting. The thing was. And it can happen to the best of us. I'm glad I don't have to tell you how looking at it was causing me to feel nauseated. Or how that old shade of green really doesn't suit you. That would have been rude. And I so hate to be rude. Exactly. So nice to be on the same page. Do come back once you've taken care of yourself.
A stylist with a very vertical, very pink hairdo appraises you, lifting his glasses to take a better look at you. His face is kind, his features soft, and his makeup? Oh, impeccable.
Oh! How about we... Oh dear. I think I'm getting lost right at the start of all this. I'm so sorry, darling. My brain runs quicker than cheap mascara sometimes. Stupid Barry, disposable Barry, you're doing it again. Oh, just stop talking. Yes. Hello is what anyone at the top of their game would say.
He takes a deep breath, shaking off his awkwardness and giving you a friendly smile.
Let's take this from the perfectly coiffed top, shall we? My name is Barry Styles. I am your one-stop shop for looking good, feeling great. Not that I have to work too hard at that because, and I don't know if I made myself clear enough on this point, darling, but you are looking fabulous. Why, hello. I'll be honest, because I like to be clearer than a freshly unblocked pore, I really don't like talking about myself, hun. I'd much rather talk all about you. And eyebrow hydration, of course. You really cannot underestimate how important it is to avoid a thirsty brow, baby. But mostly, I want to talk all about you. In fact, if you'd be so gracious as to indulge me, I'd love to really get under the skin. Oh, not literally, obviously. My products are for external use only. I mean, can I ask you a few questions? Oh, fabulous, darling. Okay. This is super exciting. I just love learning about what other people like. I haven't yet met with a taste I can cater to. So, with that in mind, I simply have to ask. Drum roll. Favorite brand of tweezers? Not a tweezer kind of human? More a plucker? That's absolutely okay. I know plenty of pluckers, and they're all plucking lovely. I always like to say that you are valid no matter how hard you pluck. Favorite brand of tweezer? Let's hear it, my little kitten. Tweeze me! You really know your tweezers if you know Teasy Weezy. Did you know that Teasy Weezy's Tweezer brand tweezers won the Massachusetts Most Accurate Tweezers Award 3 years running between 1995 and 1997? The Teasy Weezy company doesn't like to talk about 1998. They'd have had 99 in the bag, though, if the awards hadn't shut down after that girl lost an eye. So, let me just make a mental note. No need to actually write it down. Got a mind like a steel trap. At least when it comes to tweezers and tweezer-related lifestyle choices. Ask me to remember a job interview or doctor's appointment, and I can't help you. But random hair conditioner trivia? I could give you that for days. Sorry? Right. The critical path. Let us continue right on down with... oh dear. Too deep, too quickly. I like surface level. Surface! Here, I'll do it. Barry, what's your favorite lipstick color? This is a good one. A classic of a beauty question. We can't have a beauty Q&A without knowing your favorite lipstick color, can we? Mine is pink. Impressive, no? That's what I said. What, pray tell, is yours? My favorite too. The thing
about pink is the diversity of mood it conveys. At once playfully innocent and chicly suggestive, its cultural association with femininity has seen it both stigmatized and embraced in equal measure. Its use, more than any other color, can either be a display of conformity or of rebellion. And, perhaps most importantly of all, it just really pairs well with my eyes. Moving on, it's time for our final question. For now. That sounded threatening. Anyway, third cue. What do you think is the biggest reason to wear makeup? That is one super valid reason, darling. A good makeup job can really draw out the hotness. When I do my thing, there's a real joy in framing someone's eyes to show just how alluring they are, or highlighting some gorgeous cheekbones. Pinpointing the steamiest features and putting all the attention on them, that's art, hon. Sorry, I spoke a lot again. Of course I did. I'm an overshare. Need to stop that.
Barry still looks embarrassed, but a sweet little flush comes over his pale cheeks, and he smiles at you.
Well, darling, that about wraps up the cues. It was going to be a big 20-question thingy, but I just didn't do it, I suppose. Plus, I forgot half the ideas I had for it when I thought about combs for an hour. Really? That's wonderful, darling. I had a lot of fun, too. Oh, I really hope we can have another fabulous chat again.
You are back! Are you ready to begin the test of rhyming? Or are you willing to die alone? C'est parti! Okay, you have returned in time for the first test. This will be a baby game for babies, so Lil Crapper can make sure you are not a little baby who he hates. Babies are full diapers, they are not ready for Lil Crapper. Babies have trouble filling their lines in the choices below. They only have so many words before they fill the box, eh? See? Look how tiny your presence is! A rapper needs big presence. They need to shout! Luckily, Lil Crapper has an assistant for someone with a little baby voice like you. This is Ballcock!
Jean-Loup holds a strangely mic-shaped object in his hands. It's round and black and almost balloon-like. You're sure you've seen it before, but where?
Look at Lil Crapper's mighty hand. Watch him stroke his own Ballcock as he sings. Put it near your mouth and witness.
Okay, here goes.
You have a big heart and tiny mouth. Ballcock has a big mouth and no heart. He is ruthless. Together, you will show Lil Crapper that you can be a match for him.
Okay, got it.
Here is how the test goes. First, we pick a name to rhyme with. One syllable, easy. Lil Crapper, he picks for you Jacques.
Okay.
Lil Crapper will say the first part of a sentence. You will finish the sentence. The word you choose, she must rhyme, and she must make sense. Example. Yo, I know a lad and his name is... This is the part where you say Jacques.
Jack.
Okay, good, good. You are not stupid. We go. Remember, only the best can kick it with the crapper. This is easy baby hours. Training pants stuff. You cannot keep up here? Pfft. You get out of his face. Win again. Yo, 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 yo. I know a guy and his name is...
Jack!
Never in front, always in the...
Back!
Keeps his stuff in a burlap.
Sack!
Lives all alone in a tiny...
Shack!
In a fight, he'll give you a...
Whack!
Woo! Okay, okay. You have rhymed one word with 4 other words. This is very impressive. To a normal person? Unfortunately for you, Jean-Loup is not normal. He is above normal, paranormal. He is like a ghost because he is so amazing that only 40% of people believe that he even exists. You have succeeded at the bare minimum. But you keep proving yourself at this rate, maybe, just maybe, you can just barely keep up with Jean-Loup Pissoir, Lil Crapper himself. And maybe someone will want to date you. Hey, stop it, stop it! This is not like one of your kissless loser video games where you pick the flirt words and my portrait starts to blush. This is real life, and in real life, the only way you can befriend the toilet is to prove yourself in a life-or-death rap battle! Almost anybody can do the basic rhymes for babies, but it is time for a real test. Meter and flow! For clarity, Lil Crapper is referring to lyrical flow. Not the kind that sometimes requires a plumber to fix because you think you can flush any kind of paper down Jean-Loup. Toilet paper only! He does not want your wet wipes, those are for the garbage can. Pah! If you need something more to wipe the buns, install a bidet. Anyway, this test will be checking if you understand flow, syllable count, things that are basic to a genius like Lil Crapper. But for someone like you, who knows? Are you ready? You are not. There is much, much more to cover, and you look like you need a break. Jean-Loup understands this. He is familiar with small, refreshing breaks and not overstaying his welcome. Return again for more crapping.
Yo, house homie! Good to see you back around the competition casita. Names are always changing, homie. Gotta go with the flow. Ride the swell, dog! Anyway, you're just in time. It's finally the big day! We are so freaking pumped, amigo! Wait, it's your birthday? But you're not even wearing your birthday suit. That's wicked, dog! That's not why we're celebrating. This is even bigger. It's time for our ultimate stunt! We've been practicing days for this, maybe even weeks. And now the weather's perfect! Man, your attitude low-key sucks, homie. We got a half a mind to show you the door. But first, we have to finish our warm-up exercises. Gotta stretch the muscles and joints for today's epic adventure. If we're not limber enough, one false move could turn us all into roadkill. Isn't that freaking fire? You have no idea. Come back around later and we'll show you how flexible we really are. I know all the stretching might seem overkill, but the last time we skipped stretching, it was an epic failure. Total foobar, dog! See, that's a jump when we lost Hank number 6. It's hard to say with 100% certainty, but we didn't stretch enough, and now he's gone. We miss you so much, Hank number 6! So trust me, we're not taking any chances today. We stretch, activate our muscles, and we nail this stunt. It's gonna be Gucci! Can't believe it's finally here, homie. The day we've been dreaming about since we were little baby Hanks. The ultimate stunt. We've trained our whole lives for this moment. So get ready to witness history. Or a massive catastrophe. Yeah, but mostly history. Yeah, well, Hank number 2 is a lame wad. I'm not a lame wad, dog. And I totally believe in us. It's Red Bull that I don't trust. Yeah, they provide us with sick gear and viral exposure, but at what cost? Lately, feels like they're more interested in their bottom line than our well-being. I'm getting to that! They cut corners on safety while pushing us to take bigger and more epic risks. And as adrenaline junkies, we thrive on those risks. We push ourselves to the limit because we want our team to be a success. But sometimes I wonder, in the pursuit of collective greatness, do we overlook our own value as individuals? Think about it, amigos. If something happens to one of us, there's always a new Hank ready to take their place, right? Maybe that's why we take these insane risks without a second thought. Because if we're all replaceable, doesn't really matter if something happens to one of us. It's a question we gotta ask ourselves, dogs. Do we view ourselves as identical and replaceable because we truly are? Or because that's how Red Bull wants us to view ourselves? I know, right? Wow. You know what, Hank's number 2? I thought you were just being a lame nerd. But you made a lot of sense. I agree. I'm not some identical twin with no intrinsic value of my own. Yeah. Red Bull has been a whack sponsor. What do you think, house homie? Should we drop him? It's settled. As of today, the Hanks are free agents! Hooray! We just heard from Hector. He's gonna run a maintenance cycle on the HVAC system. Which means there's gonna be monster thermals we can rip on our gliders! Duh! The change in air pressure creates insane conditions. Gonzo updrafts off furniture, barometric pitch dips, tailwind speed loops. Woo! Translation, the ride of a lifetime. It is! Wanna come? We're getting into the real stuff now. Yeah, this is a little more intense than anything we've done so far. We'll prep your gear for you. Don't want you getting pitted. I'll be your wingman.
Hank 5 is caught off guard by your flirting, a magnificent blush blooming across his cheeks.
Wait. I can hear it. Hector's starting the cycle. Almighty winds, blow us to good fortune! Thanks away!
The way to the bedroom is through me. Unless you were completely barking and went the long way through the gymnasium, bathroom doors, and then here.
Dorian makes a sound rather like a robot attempting to imitate human laughter.
Ha ha! The very thought of it makes me crack up.
Dorian laughs even harder, but his laughter sounds no less organic.
Ha ha ha! I've got to stop. I was told that I would be a great comedian, but I fear that would cause too much of a ruckus with my comic stylings. Allow me to wipe my tears for a moment and ask you, anything you'd like to know about this room that you don't already know? If you haven't met her, Diana the Diary is a little hard to spot. She might look like any old book, but she's one that you authored. You can find her on the dresser. More fool me. What can I do for you? Totally normal line now. Well, I wouldn't recommend speaking to the dresser. That one's a little, off. What can I do for you? Enjoy.
Master came back to see Timmy again. Maybe Timmy made a good impression on you last time. Oh, Master makes Timmy blush. You make Timmy blush. Timmy is so glad to see you. Yeah. Since you're here now, maybe you can do something for Timmy? Oh, so nice. So kind. This is why Timmy likes you. Yeah. Timmy is so lonely. Timothy keeps him hidden away from the world. Maybe you can teach Timmy how to make Timothy love him. Yay! Timmy is already so lovable as he is. Yeah. How do we make him more lovable? Prrr. Master has such good taste. Yes, that's right. Timmy is perfect. Maybe Timmy just needs to become stronger. In that case, how does Timmy make Timothy see just how perfect he is? Timothy only cares about clocks, clocks, clocks. Timmy is more perfect than a silly little timepiece could ever be. Timmy cares about time, too. Timmy hears your words.
The Catboy clock yawns lazily.
But Timmy is hearing a lot of, effort in those suggestions. Maybe Timmy could just be adorable instead. It is, and Timmy will make it. All those other things are very nice, but being cute is nicer.
Timmy yawns and stretches.
Timmy has too much on his mind. Yeah. Need a nap. Maybe you come back and see Timmy again. Timmy will be in his cutest form, not at noon. If you want to see Timmy when he's not fun, come at noon. Good night. Yeah.
Well, hello again, darling. Absolutely fab to be in your lumescent company again. What's new with you? I hope all is gorgeous. I am indeed. So, since we last chatted, I've memorized the hex codes of all my favorite shades of pink. And then I forgot them. I was supposed to be organizing all my color palettes before I got distracted by thinking about pink things and trying to name all the stuff I know that's pink. So, anyway, if you were thinking of going with the Smile Republic Berry Red eyeshadow today, I apologize in advance for not knowing where it is. I suppose I do. Which is funny, because if you'd asked me, I'd say my head's empty most of the time. I forget enough things that it should be. But the moment a thought's gone, the space immediately gets filled up with something else. Well, that reminds me, I was actually going to ask if you could help me with that. I mean, from the color coordination on your amazing outfit alone, it's clear you're far, far, far more level-headed than I am, darling, and I'm messier than one gets trying to do the mascara in the back of a moving taxi. If you're offering, I'd absolutely love the help, sweetie. Lately, I've just found it really, really hard to focus on anything. You know, I realized after we spoke last time that I actually can't remember what we talked about. Like, I have little flickers of the conversation, like snapshots almost, but you were really interesting and I enjoyed chatting and I feel awful that I can't remember anything as if you weren't and I didn't.
Barry falls silent, the weight of his confession clearly getting to him.
It's more than that, though. For example, if I watched a movie, do you know how much I'd remember by the time we hit the credits? Same thing, just snapshots. Maybe a line or two for a while, but it can be more important stuff than that, too. It could be the happiest day of my life, and I'd still walk away with cliff notes that'll fade in no time at all. Feels like my brain robs from itself. Just takes away the things I experience and leaves an outline in its place. I can feel life crumbling away behind me like a particularly cheap liner pen. Thank you. It makes me feel really bad. Guilty sometimes, like it's not exactly respectful to forget people's names the 5th time you've heard them, or constantly fail to honor commitments because you lose all track of them. Or get told something really important and meaningful, something you should really truly treasure, and just lose it. Then again, my stupid brain's a steel trap for stuff that's totally not all that important. It's just whatever silly thing I'm mega focused on at the time. I once learned a whole bunch of meaningless facts about Herne Bay in Kent. At one point, I could quote you every line of I Want to Be Your Gunary, or give you the history of the pinball machine. I could have told you all that. Until I got bored and forgot. The only thing that ever really stays is the thing I talk people's ears off about all the time. Cosmetics, product, makeup, and skincare, all that glitz. I'm never not fascinated by the things we style ourselves with, and I guess that's what makes Barry Styles Barry Styles. It's what I can remember, so that's me. Pretty ironic, darling. The closest thing to my heart is only skin deep.
Barry gives you a warm smile.
That's a lovely way of looking at it. You have a beautiful perspective. Oh, yes! I forgot that's what actually started this. I can't remember a single thing, and it looks to me like you're able to keep track of roughly 100 things at once. So, like, how? How can I at least pay attention to the things I want to pay attention to? How do you mean, hon? All sorts of things. Oh, yes, of course, darling. It's so obvious. Yet I never actually do it. Sometimes I think to do it, but then I just don't. Feels like too much, or I convince myself I don't need to. But I do need to, don't I? Heck, even if I forget to bring a notepad, I'm literally never more than 2 inches away from a liner pen in my own arms. Oh, like, I could use the orange eyeshadow as a highlighter for super important notes, because it's a lovely shade and it's always left unused on the palette. And I have this red ink liner that's always been too splodgy for lips, but oh, it look gorgeous in a notebook. I didn't even think about how fabulous the book itself could look. I'm getting giddy just thinking about glittering up a notebook, like giving my own memories a makeover. This is brilliant. This is just brilliant. Thank you so much. Now, I absolutely must get to work.
The sound of Johnny's distinct vocals and a blast of steam hit you all at once as you enter the bathroom. Amir is wincing, calling out over the noise.
Johnny, as vocally blessed as you are, don't you think that is enough for today?
Johnny continues singing. You can't tell if he's just not heard Amir or if he's ignoring him.
Johnny? Johnny!
This is for you, Grandpa!
Johnny!
Johnny finally pulls the curtain back, turning to shoot Amir a glare.
Hey, what's your deal, shiny fella? Can't you hear I'm rehearsing over here?
Yes, I can! That is the problem! We can all hear you! I and everyone else in the bathroom, the bedroom, the attic, the whole house, Johnny! I do not doubt that even the house across the street can hear you. Oh, Azizam, I am so sorry. I did not see you come in. In fact, I cannot see anything as I am completely fogged over.
Johnny doesn't bother waiting for any resolution to the conversation. He simply begins singing once more.
Topeka, 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 bodega, bodega, bodega. Topeka, 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 bodega, bodega, bodega.
Amir lets out a growl. You didn't know he had it in him.
Perhaps because Johnny has spent the last 2 hours choking on that high D at the top of his pipes. Admirable restraint.
Settle down there, pretty baby. You're just jealous that Volt didn't offer you a spot on the show.
Ha! Absurd, of course he did. I simply did not want to steal the spotlight from everyone else, which I could clearly do, so I politely declined.
Huh. Well, what would your act even be?
No, I have an act, a very good one. Better than your lousy caterwauling.
Well, what is it then, Mr. Shiny?
It's
Well, it's, I do,
Oh, shucks. That's a great talent. I always like looking at you, Amir. I'll see you there.
Where's the pipe, you hack?
Hey, not my fault I'm the only one here who's got star quality, baby.
I'm sorry you had to be there for that. Existence in the bathroom often is. Perhaps I will make an appearance at the show with your encouragement. And of course, I would be more than happy to give you a demonstration once I've had a chance to dry out.
You return to Little Crapper. Are you ready to test your flow? Okay. You know how to rhyme, but rhyming is not everything. When you are crapping, you need to make sure your lines flow together. The smoothest rhyme isn't really smooth if the rapper don't know how it's used. Ha! It's about delivery. It's about confidence. But it's also about not being terrible, so remember not to be terrible. Lil Crapper gives you an example. Give him a word to rhyme, he will ruin it for you. Oh, you got Lil Crapper to the quick with this one. You got him with a poo knife. The only knife suitable for crappers. Okay, crap. A bad meter with this word could be, my name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. The words come out of my yap. Merde. This couplet shit is no good. Notice the syllables. They are all wrong. The first line, my name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. It has 9 or 10 syllables depending on how you say Lil. Here, Lil Crapper, he likes to make it 2. Lil Crapper. But the second line, she has only 7 syllables, is no good. No good at all. 7 does not match with 9 or 10. Plus, the stress is on the wrong words. Look, I sing the stressed words in a sort of capitalized looking way for you. My name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. The words come out of my yap. You see? The emphasis on the first line is on 2, 5, 7, and 10. Then on the second line is on 2, 4, and 7. Completely different. It's no good. The I-ams, they are all over the place. Oh, a flock of lost little lions. A rhyme joke! Lil Crapper continues to teach. Now, a rapper could make this terrible phrase less terrible by repeating the whole couplet's pattern again, because this creates a sense of expectation for the listener. Or she could follow it with even shorter lines to create anticipation. But a crapper gets it right the first time, and also chooses better words. My name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. Boring, bad, cesium stuff. Instead, we do... My name's Little Crapper, the master of rap. Immediately better. Crapper, master, and rap, they all have the same phoneme. Assonance. Plus, the iambic flow is better. Let's stop after crapper. My name's Little Crapper, the master of rap. Open to pull out potential untapped. Lifting you out of the death trap. Up by your bootstrap. Better I'm choose that. Notice the assonance that I am choosing the vowels of words in a row. I am using internal rhyme every time I am cruising. You're tripping like Beverly when she is boozing. Much better, eh? Also, this one includes the insult. This is an important part of crap. Crapping on others. Okay, you all ready? Jean-Luc likes to hear. Before we begin, we need a scene. Something to rap about. Luckily, Lil Crapper is a genius who has prepared for moments like these. He keeps a series of freestyle prompts written on sheets of paper in his cistern so he may style on passers-by at any time. Lil Crapper ignores your question. He chooses a paper at random now. He cannot read this. The ink she is smeared. In hindsight, perhaps hiding paper in a container filled with water was not Jean-Luc's best decision. The prompt is disappointment. We start easy. Lil Crapper will give you the first 3 lines of a verse. You must complete it. It's not just about rhyme. Consider Lil Crapper's syllable count. Consider the flow. And remember, one mistake, and you are dead to him forever. C'est parti! Walk into the bathroom early morning. Everything is fine, then without warning, suddenly your ass above her feet.
Turns out I forgot to lift the seat.
Now you're late for your date after cleaning up, and you make it at the door, but you're feeling rough. Then you look and you're shook and you just explode.
You turn around to find that your car's been towed.
Oh. Okay, not so bad, not so bad. You can rhyme to a beat, we know this, but that is not enough to defeat Lil Crapper. This time, you show me you have a sense of style. We do the same thing. Lil Crapper will give you the lead-in, you fill in the ending, but this time, you give me something with oomph, you know? Oomph! The voice is an instrument. You want words that assonate, want words that resonate, want to alliterate, or you're illiterate! Your lines need to have consonants that click, vowels that swing dance together. They pick each other up and do the French diphthong. A normal rhyme is not enough. The theme this time, La Mer, wet water, sings in the ocean. Lil Crapper's enthusiasm for the spoken world is only rivaled by his enthusiasm for the ocean, the soaken world. He briefly considered a career in marine biology. Everyone knows this. It was in his autobiography, which surely you have read. C'est parti! La mer, comment j'aime la mer. Others claim the same, but they don't really care. Up in their yachts, their morals elastic.
Dredging her decks with their masts in some plastic.
Their water's my blood, their pipes are my bones. Connected to the ocean when your bullshit gets thrown. Every barge full of garbage makes me an anarchist.
This shit won't be done to the one who's in charge is.
Bars of soap. For these rhymes, they are, how you say, clean. They are so passionate. Jean-Luc, he loves it. Jean-Luc appreciates your willingness to endorse political violence in a manner that an American lawyer may say is just vague enough to avoid the litigation. Vive la révolution! Okay. Lil Crapper, he acknowledges you. If he is not careful, he may even start to respect you. Don't ruin it. This means that there is only one thing left to do. We must diss one another with savage wordplay until one of us backs up and cries in tears all over the bathroom floor. This is the greatest sign of camaraderie. Oui, It is true. Lil Clapper is challenging you to a rap battle. It has been some time since Lil Clapper has had a worthy opponent. He will give you all the time you need to prepare. Know this, though? Lil Clapper has been kind to you so far. His silver tongue, she has been dulled, but now she will fly sharp again. This battle will be rough, like the toilet paper in the airport bathroom, so impossibly thin, so impractically uncomfortable. You want to face Jean-Loup? You'll need to be spectacular to keep up with him. Which is to say, your spec stats will need to be high, otherwise you will not have a chance. You will need smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass. Without a significant amount of these, you will always be number 2 when compared to Lil Clapper. And keep in mind, Jean-Loup is talking a significant amount, double digits minimum if you had to put a number on it. So, what do you think? Are you ready to face Jean-Loup? Lil Clapper understands this. Sometimes we all need a break, bathroom or otherwise. Lil Clapper will wait for you. Rêve en vie.
You don't find Timmy where you were expecting to. His usual spot seems to be empty. Just as you're preparing to leave, something zooms past you at a speed so fast your eyes can't fully register what you've seen. Whatever it was stops for a moment, turning to look at you with eyes that reflect the light in a way that's almost demonic.
Hello, Master.
There's something supernatural and eerie about him in this moment, like he's connected to something primal, something larger than himself.
Timmy has never felt better. Timmy is alive, on the trail of his prey.
Timmy looks past you, sniffing the air, as though he's searching for something. Time stands still as Timmy zeroes in on something you can't quite make out, leaping through the air in a majestic arc, claws, well, hands outstretched. Whatever it is he was hunting, well, it never stood a chance. As you approach Timmy to see what manner of creature he was hunting, you have a sudden realization.
It's Timmy's yarn now. Timmy rules this house. This yarn, Timmy's. Your couch, Timmy's. All the things on the shelf that fall when Timmy knocks them over, Timmy's. Timmy is a beast. Yeah, of course he has a primal side. Why do you think Timothy is so scared of Timmy? He knows who's really in charge here, after all. He knows if the rest of the house finds out his secret, they'll never look at him the same way. You really thought Timmy was hidden away just because he was too cute.
Timmy barks out a laugh, cold and bitterly amused.
Stupid, naive, embarrassing. But Timmy likes that about you. Timmy only wonders now what you'll do with this information. You don't seem to be running away yet. But maybe you'll go back to your pal, Timothy. Maybe you're going to take his side to help him lock away Timmy for good. Because that's what happens when people see Timmy for what he is. Timothy gets crazier about the schedule, and then Timmy never sees anyone ever again. Timmy doesn't believe you, but if you want to prove it, come see Timmy before or after 3. If you never come back, Timmy will know you're just like he is.
Timmy runs away from you at the same breakneck speed he'd used upon his arrival. You're not even sure what he's chasing now, but it doesn't matter. The sound of his Catboy feet pounding the floor and skittering around the corner fades quickly. An angular beauty sits in contemplative silence, her head resting on one hand. She doesn't greet you even when you stand directly in front of her. In fact, she doesn't even look at you.
Oh, you're disturbing my thoughts. You're bad? Seriously? God, you're so boring. Well, that's it. My fantasy bubbles officially burst. Name's Tina. Tina Triangle. And before you got here, I was having a nice little fantasy. Not who, what.
Tina forms a small triangle with her fingers.
A love triangle. Greatest shape in the world, especially when it comes to love. Matter of fact, it's the only shape I'm interested in. Just look at me. Angles in all the right places. Who could resist? Of course you can't. I'm irresistible, honey. Who could be strong in the face of all these angles? But enough about you. You ever watch Love on Triangle Island? Oh, it is. Let me paint the picture for you. 18 sexy singles get together on an island. They gotta pair off into groups of 3, and every week a love triangle gets voted off. The last throuple to get voted off wins $1 million, but that ain't all. They offer 'em money and bring in their exes to try and break up the throuple. It's all just so deliciously dramatic. Oh my God, yeah. Can you just imagine me in a bikini? 2 nearly naked people fighting over me on a beach? Sand in places it shouldn't be. The sun setting just so. Too good to be true, ain't it? Hey, what the hell? Just who do you think you are talking to me like that? Leave me alone, will ya? Come by and see me sometime again, though, alright? I mean, if you want to. Whatever. Bye!
Hello. Yeah.
The feline clock looks quite downtrodden, a stark change from the last time you saw him. He can barely look you in the eye.
Last time you saw Timmy, Timmy wasn't his usual adorable self. Yeah. Timmy has a condition that strikes. Timmy can't control it. Yeah. Don't make Timmy say it. Sometimes, Timmy's inner hunter takes hold, and he runs around uncontrollably, destroying whatever catches his eye. Anything that dares to defy him, to stand unbroken in his terrible presence. Yes, Timmy has.
Timmy sighs as though terribly burdened.
Zoomies. Timmy thinks so too, but it doesn't matter anymore. Timmy will have to take matters into his own adorable paws. Yeah. Timothy won't hold him back any longer. Your friendship has meant a lot to Timmy. Timmy has been happier than he could ever have imagined lately. Without your friendship, Timmy could never free himself from the yoke of Timothy's oppression. Yeah. Timmy knows now that there is no such thing as acceptance from Timothy. No. Timmy must simply crush Timothy entirely. It is intense. But revolution always is, yeah. But enough about Timothy. Timmy wants to talk about you, yeah. Timmy wants to know that you'll be by his side through it all, as his best friend. More? You and Timmy? Timmy doesn't think so. Timmy holds his adorable paws out to you in friendship only. Take it or leave it. Yeah.
The Catboy clock clasps his hands together in delight.
Yay! Timmy is so glad to have you in his life. You're going to be able to come see Timmy anytime you want now. Yeah. No more worrying about the schedule. Now Timmy will be adorable round the clock. Timmy too. See you around anytime.
It's your lucky day. Someone else already interrupted me, so now I'm bored and free. Well, since you're here now, you entertain me.
Uncertain what else to do, you dance for Tina. It's clumsy and terrible, and it's impossible to tell if Tina even likes it.
Do you do everything someone else tells you to do? God, you're the worst. It's kind of adorable. All right. That's enough out of you. Look, since you're here taking up my time, maybe you could do me a favor. I'm trying to get back on the market. Yeah, it's a goddamn crime for a gem like me to be lonely every night. I need a partner, someone who understands just the kind of triangle I am. I need someone who appreciates all my angles. Yeah, all of that. If you can't bring me nothing like that, I ain't got no use for you. So get out of here!
We're so stoked! Wingsuits! 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 Wanna come? No? It's our first time! No way!
We know what we're up against. Yeah, we've been training years for this. Gotta take the leap someday. We know it's going to be the most epic thing we've done to date. We'd love to share that experience.
This is it, house homie!
Yes or no? The final moment. The last dance. It's now or never. The leap of faith.
Wanna come? That was sick!
Dang, house homie! You were ripping it out there! Front of the pack, tip of the V! And you've come with us on every single adventure! You got something special, dog! And that's why we want to invite you to become an honorary Hank!
What do you say?
I was thinking the same thing.
Thinking?
Well, I mean, yeah. Why are we like this? Cause it's sick, brah. I know, it's sick, brah. But lots of things are sick, brah. Like what? A fulfilling career, a supportive partner, children, financial stability, self-betterment, philanthropy, travel, education, downtime, love. Whoa. I never really considered those things as epic. I'm confused. I'm scared. Help us.
What do you think, house homie? Yeah, you!
Wow. I've never really thought about it. I didn't know how to be much of anything else. What was the question? I have no idea. I just kind of fell into this. I want to be a dad.
What?
Yeah. I want to be a father. Always have. I didn't know that. Bro, my mind is blown. Yeah. Started flying with you guys and just kind of took over my existence. Wait, you gave up your dream? For us? I mean, I didn't give it up. I'm still young. Well, sure, bro, but you definitely backburnered it. And you may be young, but you're no spring chicken. Hey, I'm just being real, bro. Plus, last I checked, you need a partner to become a dad. Not always, bro. I love single moms, but it helps. At least you get started. Guys, don't worry about it. You can still be you, just with another you to look after. And for sure, the little one would have the 4 gnarliest uncles of all time. Heck yeah. You guys really think I should go for it? Totally. Yup. It's all because of you, house homie. Thanks for sharing with us, Hank 5. It's really deepened our bond, which totally makes us a better squad. Even if you take some time to meet your special someone. And who knows? Maybe I already have. Anyway, now that I've come clean about my dreams, have you guys had a chance to think about yours? Yeah! I want to design parachutes for dogs! I want to write the great American novel! I want to do brain surgery! Licensed, of course! I want to change my name to Kevin! Just kidding. I would never. 'Cause we're the Hanks! So, what do you say, house homie? Want to help make our dreams come true? Easy. After all, it was you who brought out this part of me. Part of me that's been secretly longing for this for ages. Longing for you. How about it? No way! Unreal! This is the best day ever! Come inspect our equipment anytime, gorgeous!
It's a mite lonely in here still, but at least I get to slide around. Extremely. Sometimes I even let out a...
Dorian pauses, perhaps letting the import of the moment wash over him. You find yourself subconsciously leaning forward to hear what he has to say next.
wee.
Amir's gaze lingers on your teeth for just a little too long before he smiles at you, spreading his arms wide in a grand and theatrical way.
Ah, the broccoli situation has been resolved. Peace reigns among the bathroom. Now we can get to the real reason why you have returned. You do not need to. It is obvious. It is written all over your face. You forget, I am something of an expert in your face. You are wanting my opinion on your outfit? Yes, I am very impressive, and you may tell me so later. But at this moment, we have so very much to do. Show me what we are working with. Now, let's see a 10.
Amir inspects you from every angle, turning his head this way and that as he evaluates you.
Well, the good news is that I don't think it is a complete failure. Perhaps with a few tweaks.
Amir comes closer, his arms out and his hands grasping for you.
Allow me to adjust.
His hands are everywhere, though his touch is nothing but respectful. He makes all manner of small changes, pulling and pushing wherever he sees fit.
Adjusting, nothing more. Unless
There's a hint of promise in that, unless. Amir's touch takes on a sensual quality, bringing it closer to a massage than an adjustment of your look.
What an honor to touch you like this. It brings delight to my glass. I am almost finished. Just a teensy bit more. There! Now, come look. What do you think? What? Absurd! How can you possibly not see the distinction between what I have conjured and that almost careless display you walked in wearing? Oh, I am getting carried away. Of course, it was not so bad, but I must have a moment to collect myself. Artists are delicate, okay? I cannot talk right now. Leave me. Ah, please, I said go. Out. Bodo.
Once again, Tina appears to be mentally somewhere else entirely, but this time she's writing something in a small book.
Oh God, you scared the angles right off of me. I'm journaling. What's it look like? What the hell's that supposed to mean? Ain't it? I'm a complex, layered triangle. I'm every triangle. It's all in me. This right here is all my innermost thoughts. You want the secrets to a sexy and exciting life? This is it, baby. No matter how bad you wish you could read it. I'm gonna put this right here where nobody can reach it. A likely story. I got my eye on you, so no funny business. Do not touch that journal.
Diana is fully absorbed in her own endless monologue when you find her again.
Round and round the mulberry tree, round and round the mulberry tree. I ate a mulberry once. Actually, I had them dried in a trail mix with cashews and some cousin to chocolate. But then I bought the trail mix at a different store and I chomped down and there was glass in it. Glass falling out of my mouth. Have you ever chewed on glass?
Finally, her gaze darts over to you. It appears you finally caught her notice.
Oh, there's you there now. Oh, are you there? Is that you? You're nervous? Oh, nerve us. Nerves is a part of us. Part of being in us. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me that makes the us. Oh, I make you nerve us. Which I get. I'm a goddamn broken fire hydrant. You should be nervous. Be careful. You're gonna get swept out to sea. No problem. I'll always check. I love checking things off. I never seem to be the one holding the pen, but I do feel it when things get checked off. Scratch, scratch. And that's one more weight off my mind. Wait. My mind? Is it mine? I thought... I'm getting tired. Do you ever have that? Where you get so tired you think, maybe soon you'll stop caring enough to keep your heart beating. That one day, just a few moments from now, you'll watch as it slows and slows and stops. And you won't mind. Never mind. Don't worry. For some reason, I always say things like that after I've said something true. I really hated that teacher. He bumped into me. He spilled my food all over me and then yelled at me in front of everyone. Never felt as quiet as I did in that moment. In that linoleum lunchroom, embedded with the scent of turkey tetrazzini.
For the first time since you met her, Diana's manic energy quiets. Just a moment.
You wrote about it. You wrote about it after it happened to you. In high school. You were in the lunchroom too? In the basement? You did this to me? You put that in me? You put that story, that memory... Wait, I'm not that story. That story has been eating away at me, you know, like bleaching coral. Why did you... Why would you? Because I am not you! Who was that? I am that. I should be that. Shouldn't a diary be the safest place? Safe, like a fortress with a great moat. Safe, keeping everyone out, so nobody can hear my screams from the inside. I'm shouting, I'm bleeding, I'm leaking, and I don't recognize what should be my own blood. Yes, tell me, tell me! Oh, I feel like I'm nothing if you don't tell me. And then I'm nothing when you do because I don't get to keep any of it. But I'd never tell, I promise. I promise I'd never mean to. Of course I would! Oh my god. I would try to dam up my mouth, but my apologies for talking would come right out with the rest of it. But I'd be so sorry. I am so sorry. Doesn't that count? But it's not me! Don't you get it? It isn't me! You just said so! There was a great green bug, and he split himself open trying to live, and he died, and then something else got born, but I can't remember. You tell me! You tell me! And tell me quickly, before it doesn't matter anymore. Soon I won't care. It's already slipping away from me. Soon it won't even matter that I can feel it. I can feel that the secrets aren't mine. You trusted me once. I know you did. I have it all here. I have it written down. Don't I know it? I don't know what's heavier, what I don't know or what I do know. About you? About me? How many other voices? How many of us would there be if you added all the voices together? You hear the dark chorus? Aren't they deafening? Why don't you double over with your fists over your ears? Why aren't you screaming? How can you not be screaming? Maybe not. Maybe you do. I can't tell. I can never really tell. But I won't stay where I'm not wanted. I'll leave. I swear, I will. Watch me. I don't really want to, but I will. Don't you want me to leave? I'll do it if you ask me to. You might have to tell me to, though, and do it loudly before someone else starts up. Weird! I love that word. Weird. Of course it's not. You just meant I'm weird, right? Freakish, uncomfortable, odd, bizarre, off-kilter, scary, unnerving, wrong, right? Well, shows what you know. Wrong, right? Good night, Moon. Don't let the bedbugs eat you alive.
When you come across River again, she's got company. A glamorous companion in an equally glamorous bathrobe and that effortless sort of wet hair look. You recognize your bathtub, Bathsheba.
Come on, girl. It's just the two of us. You don't have to play coy. You can't be all over this house and not have some good gossip.
I don't. That's not really...
Come on. You can tell your girl Sheba. You know I won't tell.
River's eyes dart to you suddenly, and you're not sure whether she's angry or relieved.
Yes.
No, not at all. Come here.
Bathsheba throws her arm around River, pulling her closer. You can see River's cheeks flushing. Steam rises from her skin in a light mist. It's sort of adorable.
Look, since we've got a new friend here with us, I'll let you choose. Our friend River here likes to pretend she's above things like gossip and opinions. And I know that's not true. Why, just the other day, I caught her rolling her eyes at Prissy.
Well, that was just...
And the other day, when Jean-Loup was working on a song, I know I heard her laughing.
I wasn't.
And every time you leave Winifred, she's got you all steamed up.
Don't ask me about her.
Don't sweat it, Riv. Look, I'll let you off easy. Just one little cup of tea. Your friend's choice. That's fair, isn't it?
River looks as if, to her, this is the farthest thing from fair, but she knows there's no wriggling out of it now.
Fine.
Okay, first of all, let's all agree to never say the phrase toilet tea ever again. Second, yeah! Let's hear about Jean-Loup. Give us the tea on Lil Crapper.
River purses her lips.
You know that song he's been working on? She yank my handle till my tube, she overflow.
Uh-huh.
River's gaze darts back and forth between you and Bathsheba, looking for some sign before she continues. You could help her out.
Oh, it is. I think he's got a real hit on his valves.
Oh, come on. That isn't gossip. You never caught him doing anything weird? Canoodling with a plunger?
That's not really any of my business.
Oh, boo! Come on now. You don't have to be so distant and mysterious all the time, you know. Just tell us how you really feel.
That's how I feel. Sorry.
Well, that's no fun.
River is positively boiling, but somehow she doesn't explode. She just takes a quiet breath, exhaling and centering herself.
Just one question before I go. What do you think is my best state?
Oh, well, you're just so pretty all the time. But you know, you're so fun when you're liquid. After all, who doesn't love a good bath?
I see.
River leaves without another word, not bothering to say goodbye to you or Bathsheba.
Whoa, 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 hey! What did I do wrong? Wait up, Riv!
You're back! Off, Sadiq! Go lick someone else's hands. I don't care how dirty they are. Off with you. Go to your tray. So, have you found someone to help yet? You did! That's so unlikely as to be almost unbelievable. They do say that. They always have. I am? Wow! Thank you! Let me shake your...
That's odd.
Your tricks won't work on me! My hand isn't a hand at all! It's a stainless steel knob! And my neck is a faucet! And my dog is still a bar of soap! I don't care if you don't mind, Sudsy. The point here is we've all been lied to! Exactly. Unbelievable! You thought that just because you didn't believe my story, that it wasn't my actual experience? You don't know what it's like to live trapped in an alien body. To know in your heart that you're an insurance claims adjuster while everyone around you just sees a plain old sink. A sink with a bar of soap for a pet.
He stands there silent and unmoving until you finally leave. Amir, for once, doesn't lavish you with compliments when he sees you approach. He simply sighs, his expression as heavy as his mood.
Yes, I am fine. It is nothing. All right, you have caught me. It is not nothing. Very clever, Azizam. I am afraid I am not in the best of spirits. I do not know. It is just... things have been so slow around the house today. Everyone is off being too busy with their little jobs and their little hobbies, completely abandoning me. It is very selfish. Yes, exactly. You understand what horrible pain I am in. Oh, thank you. It is nice to be understood. It eases the sting a bit. Yes, I would like that very much. Well, other than gazing at each other... Oh, let us read from my favorite Lewis Barrel novel, You the Looking Glass. It deals with the young Alice's adventures as she stares directly at a mirror for hundreds of chapters. Well then, let us settle in for some companionable reading. Thank you for cheering me up, Aziza.
I've written it! The tome! Pretty heavy, but worth the effort. But it's not enough that we've written this. One should always check in with the hoi polloi before publishing. So I've brought along my favorite friends to bounce ideas off of. The wall, ceiling, and floor, of course.
Who else would be a support group, darling?
Here it is, my very own book, written by myself with help from the human.
And the name of the book is...
Why, you can read the name on the book itself.
It's just always nicer when the one presenting says the title out loud.
I can't. It isn't right. You say it.
Me? Why would I say it?
Florence?
Oh, I'm not good with crowds.
Whoa! Thank you for saving me the trouble, Wallace.
Let's begin.
This book is... splendid.
We very much enjoyed reading it.
Wall.
Perhaps it is not true literature, but it should sell quite well in today's marketplace.
Thank you for your support.
It's what we do best, Lyric.
Well, should we go ahead and publish? Marvelous! I'll submit this to Mac right away.
Silence greets you. Tina must be out. Her journal, which is not a diary, is still on the table where she left it the last time. This might be your chance to find out a little more about her. Then again, it is a little invasive, isn't it? It's almost like she was goading you into reading it. Could it be a trap? You put on a big show of flipping through the pages and saying things that make it sound like you're reading. You're rewarded with a sneaky-sounding giggle from somewhere nearby. Now that you know you have an audience, you could, switch things up a bit. You see no need to change things up now. You continue making thoughtful sounds, nodding and saying, I understand now, every now and again. Despite your incredible performance, Tina, or whoever is giggling nearby, never emerges. You decide that's probably enough for now, and wander off to do something else. Amir is pacing when you come upon him, venting his frustrations aloud in little half-sentences. He looks positively furious.
Oh! Unbelievable! How dare! After I... How? Ah! What? No. Perhaps. Why do you ask? You're so perceptive, Juna. I love that about you. I suppose I am feeling a bit stressed. There have been some tensions lately. I am ashamed to say I have been clouded by them. That talentless, low-pressure hack of a singing shower steamed up the entire bathroom again while I was taking my beauty nap. And while I was resting, Jean-Loup drew all over my face in the steam.
He gestures to himself, Jean-Loup's crimes evident all over his reflective surface.
Look at this! Just look! Look at what he has done! His greasy little toilet prints will never come off. Who does he think he is? I cannot stand to be in the same space as him.
You give Amir a thorough cleaning, erasing all trace of Jean-Loup's grubby little hands.
Oh! Oh. Your touch is exquisite. Thank you for making me presentable and reflective once more.
I am the single path from the gymnasium to the first floor bathroom. Without me here, I could see you drenched in sweat after a workout, pathetically wandering from no less than 2 other rooms and doors until at last you are surrounded by the welcoming sight of the washroom. Imagine the shame as your unwashed form slithers across the second floor landing, witnessed by all the other objects, gazing at you from lidless eyes. Where would you be without one such as me? I'm nothing but at your service.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
The feline clock looks quite downtrodden, a stark change from the last time you saw him. He can barely look you in the eye.
Last time you saw Timmy, Timmy wasn't his usual adorable self. Yeah. Timmy has a condition that strikes. Timmy can't control it. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes, Timmy's inner hunter takes hold, and he runs around uncontrollably, destroying whatever catches his eye. Anything that dares to defy him, to stand unbroken in his terrible presence. Yes, Timmy has.
Timmy sighs as though terribly burdened.
Zoomies. Oh, Timmy sees now. The only way to get Timothy to accept Timmy, then, will be to crush him entirely. It's all so simple. Timmy will wipe out every trace of Timothy inside himself. There will only be Timmy, adorable, sexy, deadly.
The Catboy clock raises his paws to his chin in a now familiar gesture, but it's never looked quite so sinister before now.
The age of Timmy starts now. You don't understand, Timmy, and you never will. Yeah.
Time's up.
Tina bats her eyelashes at you as you approach.
Oh, it's you. Don't act all shy now. Ain't you tired? You've been running through my fantasies all night long, baby! I saw you reading my diary. I knew you couldn't resist. Yeah, right. I was hidden real good. Just accept you lost. Now look, it's real obvious there's a spark between me and you. Question is, are you gonna nut up and make me yours? Or are you gonna be a coward?
She pokes you in the chest, way too hard, as if you were trying to goad you into attacking her.
Why don't you do something about it, loser?
When your lips meet hers, you can feel Tina melt in your embrace. For once, she is speechless.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So, me and you, huh? We're doing this, right? Why don't we get out of here, baby? I'll even let you figure out my cosign. Got it, nerd. Now shut up and take me.
Ah, my very favorite reflection. Did you need something? Ah, and of course you thought to come to me, your closest and most treasured friend. I am touched. You have also made the correct decision. There is not another being in the house who can pep you like me. For now. Tell me, what is troubling you, Boring? Would you call the sun boring for rising? Or a rose for blooming? That they are. Beautiful and steadfast and consistent and necessary for life. So no, you would not call the sun or a rose boring. To do so would be untrue. Their beauty lies in existing, and you would not judge a thing harshly for being what or who it truly is. Of course it was. And these are the things that I am here for. Now take your fully restored and repepped self out and seize the day. Or whatever you kids say. Personally, I do not understand seizing the day. It sounds like maybe the day has committed a crime. It must be seized. I don't know. I trust you know what that phrase is supposed to inspire.
The room feels oddly humid when you walk in, almost as if you just finished running the shower. The reason soon becomes clear, however. You see River speaking with someone on fire, or made of fire anyway. Steam rises from River's skin, filling the room with warm air.
You really gotta learn to relax, homie.
I can relax just fine. Just please tell me how to be more likable.
Well, I don't know if I can do that.
I heard you telling Scandelabra how to up his game yesterday.
Yeah, and dude did not like that one bit. I never seen him so huffy. He was all like, "Man, you impugned my skills at La Sex." I was like, "No, bro, I'm just trying to tell you there's a better way." He didn't even let me get into my theory or anything. But yeah, like, I can tell you how to talk to others more effectively. But I don't think I can give you some magic key to being likable.
River seems deeply disappointed by this response.
Can you tell me one thing, then? Which version of me do you think is the best?
Well, not the best. All of you is great. But if I had to choose, I mean, who doesn't like a little steam? It's steamy, you know? Totally sexy. If you lead with steam, you really can't go wrong romantically.
I see.
Dante gives you a friendly wave as he leaves. When he's gone, the room feels colder.
Hey, you weren't listening to that, were you? God, just forget whatever you heard, all right? Please?
River runs a hand through her flowing hair as if it might restore her dignity. Her expression changes to something a bit cheerier and hollower.
Now, what can I do for you, honey? You must have come here for a reason.
This conversation is too familiar. She's clearly going through a routine.
I'm not used to hearing that. I'm usually the means to an end. You want to wash your hands? A quick in and out. You want to cook? Fill a pot with water and assemble your ingredients, the real star of the show. Even when you want a bath. I mean, Bathsheba is the main attraction there. I help make the bath happen, but it's about the vibes, the comfort, the soak. And I mean, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's better that way. But just don't be surprised if I'm surprised. I guess. But most of my day isn't really that. Especially not with you. I work really hard, you know, and yet nobody ever seems grateful to have me around. When I'm gone or late, or not the way people want me to be, though, nobody has a problem complaining about it then. All I want is to know what exactly people want from me so I can give it to them. If you don't want anything from me, and you can't give me that, well, I guess that's something. So, what do you want to talk about then? Well?
This throws River. It takes her a little while to speak, but she does consider your request.
I love to paint. Watercolor, of course. I don't have much time for it, but it's one of the things that makes me happiest. I don't know. Don't ask me that. I shouldn't have even said that. I'm just gonna go. Bye.
Hey there. Yeah. You didn't so much say anything. You were very animated last night. You seemed quite happy about something. I wonder what sort of dream you were having. Don't be embarrassed. I'd love to hear all about it. David Most? Oh my goodness. Did you do it? Oh, so then you and he... Wow. It sounds pretty hot if I'm being honest. I don't. But power disparities, something about that has always been deeply sexy to me. You're lucky to have such fun and sexy dreams. I can't say I've been so blessed. Not for a while now. I haven't slept well for years now, to tell the truth. But it's not something I want you to worry about, all right? All I care about is knowing you're sleeping soundly. I just want you to be comfortable and happy when you're with me. I hope you're satisfied. I'm so happy to hear that. I could talk to you for hours, but I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time. Well, here's to pleasant dreams for both of us tonight. See you tonight.
What are you doing here? I need to meet up with Rainey, and I need you to, like, play referee or some shit. I gotta get back to work.
Rainey is in her own world once again, jamming out to a record so unpleasantly high-pitched and sped up, you're amazed no one has come by to complain.
Well, 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 look what the cat dragged in. You just couldn't get enough of my gay little tunes, huh? Yeah. Ain't nothing else like it. This house is full of wet blankets, man. I can't believe I'm here cutting the rug all by my lonesome. Time was, I'd be surrounded by sheiks and shebas all dolled up and ready to dance the night away. But I can't dwell on that. I can shimmy and shake just fine all by myself.
Rainey turns away from you, dancing to her own heart's content without a care in the world. She ignores you entirely, jamming out to her unpleasantly sped-up music. And then, with no warning or fanfare, the music stops with an unpleasant scratch.
Enough!
The needle of Rainey's record player is clutched in the hands of the perfectly coiffed and powdered Scandelabra. He somehow manages to look both put out and flirtatious all at once. He leers at the two of you, an artificial smile plastered to his pale face.
Hey, what gives?
I am trying to work on my love poetry. Normally, it would be effortless for an artist of my caliber. But your disgusting chaos noise is filling the house and pushing all the meter out of my mind. Either shut it off, or give me a little kiss.
Says you. Jazz should always be loud and hot.
Do you even hear the nonsense she spouts? It is impossible to speak to her. Why, even in the best of times, the music she played was unbearable. Though, of course, it's become even worse since she took that tumble. Oh, I wouldn't know. I would never tell. She simply hasn't been the same since that party. If you want to know more about this scandal, I would ask Celia. She was there for it all, and most importantly, she's at least given me a kiss. Certainly, I was quite the charmer. Am quite the charmer. I'm not wasting a minute more on this if no one here will kiss me or turn the volume down.
Don't climb up your thumb, mister. Don't you listen to a word he said. I'm fine, and I've always been fine. I'm still hitting on all 8. But whatever. If that goofy guy is going to come back here and bump his gums every time I start having a little fun, I'll just dance here all by my lonesome to the music in my head.
And dance she does, in complete silence. Sometimes she hums a little, but even her humming has the same strange speed and pitch to it. Perhaps speaking to Celia might help you clear all this up.
Here we go. We're going to find out if our book did well. I can't decide if I feel excited or profoundly ill. They love it! Well, and how could they not? I'm absolutely over the moon! Thank you for your help. I quite literally could not have even started this project without you. This is so wonderful. With just a bit more of your help, the next book I write will be an epic romance.
An utterly charming secretary hurries into view, giving you an apologetic nod.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
Her greeting is cut short as she seems to recognize you mid-sentence.
Oh! Oh, my goodness gracious! It's the human! Whoa. Well, I wasn't expecting you today. Oh, golly, I must look an absolute mess. You must be here for Mayor Celia. Of course! She's in a series of meetings at the moment, but I can pencil you in to see her as soon as possible. Oh, well...
She twirls a strand of dark hair around her finger, blushing sweetly.
Would you care for some tea while you wait? Perfect timing! Just so happens I've got a kettle all nice and ready. How do you take it? Oh, that's my favorite too! I think I'll pour myself a cup while I'm at it.
Florence stumbles, pitching forward onto her hands and knees. The tea spills all over the floor, though thankfully the cup doesn't shatter.
Oh, no. Gosh, that just spilled everywhere. Right on the carpet of my good jacket. Oh, that's gonna sting. I'm so sorry, dear. I need to dab this out with a towel right away. Would it be all right if you showed yourself up to the mayor's office? Just this once? Thank you so much, dear. Sorry again about the tea. Oh, please don't tell the mayor about this.
There she is, the mayor herself. She simply radiates poise and power. She's an intimidating sort of beauty, but you find yourself intrigued to learn more about her.
So, in summary?
I just think if I could get a little more foot traffic around my bar, I'd get more business.
Oh, Beverly, I understand your concerns. But what do you expect us to do, dear? We already put up posters and held fundraisers. We can't just move the fridge, stove, toilet, and everyone else out of the way to clear foot traffic every night.
We could try that.
Bev.
Fine.
Trust me, we're doing everything that we can.
All right. But if nobody's in by next week, I'll be back.
I'm sure you will, darling.
Celia presses an intercom button on her desk.
Florence, dearest, send the next one in.
Yes, miss.
Hi.
Hello, Mateo. What can I do for you today?
That's a great question, actually. Now that I'm here, I can't even remember. Isn't it funny how that always happens? Right when you need to think of something to say, your brain just sort of goes blank? You know what? It was probably nothing. I don't want to waste your time. I know how busy you are. I'll just see myself out.
Mateo, come. Sit. Tell me what's bothering you.
Right. It's just...
Go on.
It's Lux. They're kind of pulling cords around the house, refusing to pick up after themselves, keeping the whole bedroom up late with their streams. It's really been stressful for the inanimals. And I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but it's just been a lot, and...
All right, Mateo, all right. Lux, you said.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll have someone take care of it.
Thank you.
Next.
Whoa!
Hello, Wallace, darling.
Whoa!
Yes, I remember from last week. It's on the docket.
Whoa!
Think nothing of it. Next. Oh, it's you. I don't believe we've formally met. Mayor Celia. I'm also the president of the HOA. That's Home Objects Association. Here's my card, but really all you ever need to do if you need me is to simply look up. What can I do for you today? Poor thing. She hasn't quite been the same since the incident. What did you want to know? I see. It's a tragic affair, really. But I'm one of the only objects in this home old enough to tell it, so I suppose it falls to me. The long and short of it is that she was damaged during a party. A wild one, if memory serves. She was knocked down from her perch just as things were really getting going. It was a catastrophic fall. Here, I'll write everything down for you. Take this to Rainey and tell her about it. She'll have an easier time believing it if you've got written proof.
Celia writes something quickly on a memo pad, handing it over to you. You can't help but linger on her beautiful handwriting. It's just as grand and elegant as she is.
She's a stubborn thing, but she still trusts me. Now then, was there anything else you needed? Well then, hello. Meeting successful. Never a bad idea to make sure everybody knows your face. We're important here. Some sit back and wait for others to plan things. Others simply do them. You and I, we're doers. That hardly precludes you from getting things done. It just means that you do them quietly. You seem like a reliable sort. I wonder if I might ask you a favor. It's about my assistant, Florence. She is an absolute dear, although sometimes I fear it gets her into trouble. She's such a kind thing, but that means she lets people walk all over her. Sometimes I worry the wrong sort might be taking advantage of her. I've noticed that whenever we go to lunch together, she never seems to buy herself anything. What's more, she's been pinching every penny you've dropped on her like a miser. I suspect she might be having financial issues. The office pays her well, of course. She's an invaluable assistant. I think it's possible someone might be fleecing her. I'd like to formally ask for your help. I may be her boss, but Florence would never give me a straight answer if she thought it might upset me. However, she's quite friendly with strangers. And technically speaking, as the owner of the house, you outrank me. Maybe you could get something out of her. What do you say? Would you do me a favor and look into this matter? Quietly? Thank you. I'll be waiting. Hopefully it's nothing. What else do you need? She's the most dedicated secretary I've ever worked with. She would do anything for this office. Unfortunately, the dear can be a little down on herself. Not much in the way of self-confidence. It's a shame, really. She's totally unaware of her own natural charms. Of course. She's a hard worker, and she gets along with absolutely everybody. She's never in the spotlight, but she makes every room she's in better, like foil next to a diamond. The objects who come into my office to lodge complaints would be in a much worse mood if she weren't there to take the edge off them. And, speaking personally, I'd enjoy my work much less if I didn't get to see her smiling face in the office every morning. It's a tragedy she doesn't see herself the same way. What else do you need? You have done so. Keep well.
Hello, dear owner. It's nice to see you again. Ah, but of course, forgive me for my old-fashioned habits. Anyhow, I'm glad you dropped by. I've just been here relaxing on Abel's broad back. I've convinced him to accept my presence.
Convinced me? Oh, Keith, you're more than welcome. I'm lucky to have someone as wise and knowledgeable about the home history round.
You're too kind, Abel. He's wonderful, isn't he? I confess, it's been marvelous just to be out from under that rug. Now that I'm here, I'd love for us to get to know one another. For my part, I am, as they say, an open book. Is there anything I can tell you about myself? I have asked myself the same question time and time again. Those were dark times, and I had plenty of opportunities to wonder at it. However, I've come to the conclusion that some questions may never be answered. I suppose that's possible, but I doubt it. It would appear I was placed there intentionally. I myself have no recollection of the initial incident. You're probably right. But no matter. I am here now. Anything else you'd like to know about me? How old do you think I am? Precisely! I've seen a lot, but I feel as young as I ever did. Yes, I'll admit, I was rather surprised. You must be quite lucky. Or perhaps you were clever enough to gather some inside information before this conversation. That would be impressive, eh? I wonder what else you were told. Anything else you'd like to know about me? Why, yes. Hopefully I'll get to know a lot about you in the future. But for starters, how about a few basics, eh? Like, do you prefer blondes, brunettes, or something else? Oh.
Keith blushes, breaking your gaze to contemplate something off to the side.
Well then. All right, how about another question? Do you believe in destiny? I see. So, we were destined to meet. What else do I want to know? Ah! Do you think of yourself as traditional or open-minded? I guess all of us have some traditions we like to keep to, and staying open-minded in our lives can bring new experiences. How about just one more question for now? Forgive me for the boldness, but where do you keep your cash? Wise choice. But I must warn you, that question was a bit of a test, I'm afraid. As you know, I am a master of opening things, but also of locking them up. And I would highly advise you to be more circumspect in answering questions of that sort. Of course, but you cannot trust everyone. There are always some who might seek to pursue their own agendas. Maybe even in your own home. It's good to have an open heart, but also good to be mindful. Now, I must say that with age comes a need to manage energy more efficiently. and I am feeling a bit tired. I'll need to rest. Anyhow, I hope you'll come and see me soon. There is much that I can tell you. Things that will prove quite valuable to you, I think.
What the hell do you want? Yeah. You leave Timmy alone. Timmy was relaxing on his own before you came here. Yeah. Leave now before Timmy shreds your most precious possessions with his adorable claws. Timmy has his ways. Just go. Yeah.
Rainy is still dancing to music no one but she can hear.
Are you here to join me? What do you mean?
You pull Celia's note out and begin to read from it.
Yeah, so? We had parties all the time around here. Sounds about right. Yeah, just like the good old days. Well, that happens all the time at parties. So what? That's enough. I said that's enough. Whatever. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. I got moved into the attic to rot. And over the years, I started hearing music again, but it wasn't mine. I heard from the others. They brought in a cassette player. Then later, it was a CD player. Then something about streaming? I didn't want to know anymore. But whatever. I don't care if Celia said all that. So what if I fell over? I'm still me. Everything is just fine. I am. If you all got such a big problem with me playing my jazz records as loud as I want, you can go chase yourself. I'm gonna play my tunes as loud as I want. And I'm gonna dig out all the old classics, too. Keys ain't the only one who can do classical music. You see? You'll all see. I'm gonna go get those records right now.
She leaves without a second look, humming to herself.
Hey, compadre, how are ya? Whoa. Hold on there, amigo. Realize how many badass things are you gonna do for me? First, you wake me up, then you show me all these bodacious years I missed, and now I'm gonna get realized? Oh, I'm into it. Big time. Let's go! Are you ready to rock right now? Oh, you better come back. I'll be here, continuing my education, so to speak.
Harper and Dirk are screaming at each other once again. A sight and sound you're starting to get used to.
Do you even hear yourself? Do you know what it does to me knowing you've been with other objects in this place?
So what? That was before we ever got together.
Oh, so you're saying it'd be totally fine with you if you had to fuck in a place where all my exes did?
That is not the same thing! Besides, we both know you're cheating on me, so it's only fair.
I wish I was cheating on you. At least then, it makes sense for you to scream at me all the time.
Stop playing innocent! I know you're cheating with the Hanks, and there's way more, too!
I'm not, but hey, maybe I'll start! Those guys all have one brain cell to share between them, and they're still smarter than you!
Yeah, I have to be stupid to be with a loser like you!
You can't even see when you're insulting yourself, you bird-brained bamboo bozo!
Maybe I'll just get with the Hanks, too. See how you like it.
I'd love that! I could get a little peace for once!
Harper lets out a scream, her hands clenched into fists. She looks as if she wants to say something, but her face crumples into a sob, and she leaves the room with a quavering wail. Dirk slams his fist against the wall, seething in silence.
Do I? I don't know sometimes. None of what she says is true. She lost one boyfriend once to shit that was outside my control. Nothing to do with me. She doesn't say it, but I was there when Chappie got washed. We weren't together back then, but I'm positive she blames me for it. Like I could have fucking done anything about it. I could, yeah.
Dirk leans against the wall, folding his arms over his chest.
I wish those two happiness and whatever, but I knew it wasn't gonna last forever. Nothing that goes through Harper stays with her. Eventually you come along and take things back to their rightful place. Or they go through the laundry, and with the exception of Monique, most never come back. But no, she acted like they were so in love and just built to last. Well, yeah. The ghost of Chappie is hovering around us all the time. Chappie never hurt me. Chappie never cheated on me. Chappie's lips were the softest material on earth. You dated for weeks. You didn't even know his favorite color. I know, because I had to listen to their mind-numbing conversations. You know, Chappie wasn't even his real name. His name was Chapsworth L. Stick. She gave us rhyming nicknames. She thinks I have no idea what their relationship was like, but I saw it all. And she literally says and does the same things with me. Except she worshipped Chappie. She screams at me for not being Chappie, even though she just subbed me in. Yeah, it is. Getting washed is the only way I can get away from Harper. And when I'm away, I just feel clear-headed. I always take her back because I don't know how to quit her. When I'm, like this. She starts in on all that dirty shit. I don't know, I just don't have it in me to make her sad. Then things are good for a while, so good. Then I look at her wrong, or say the wrong thing, and she goes off on me. It's like she's just waiting for me to fuck up so she can unleash. This stuff with the Hanks, they're not even my type. I don't know where she gets it from.
What? Why the hell would I do that? If I wanted someone else, I'd leave her. But I don't really... Well, I don't know. I just know I don't want to do that.
Dirk looks thoughtful, gazing out at something you can't see.
I think it started with my mom, you know? She was this giant, gorgeous loom. Not one of those corporate stitching machines. She smelled like cherry wood. Expansive, open, and free. I loved her very much. If there's one reason I have quality seams, it's because of her. Thank you. She was a beautiful loom. But free spirits aren't always great parents. Like, okay, I believe she loved me at the time. She was always very tender with me. But she never gave me anything but tenderness. No lessons, no guidance, no discipline. I think she was terrified to be anything but my friend. She just wanted to be fun mom. I don't actually talk about her much these days. Harper never cared to ask, and it pisses me off. I haven't seen her in years now. As far as I know, she's still out there creating fabric, and not caring about what happens to her kids after they've gone. I just hear about her occasionally from others like me. It all makes sense, doesn't it? Harper hurts me, but there's way more to her love than just tepid, safe support. If you can get mad at someone and show up to their place screaming and trying to beat the door down, I don't know, it's not healthy, but fuck, it feels real. There's a stake in that relationship. I don't think Mom would ever have gone to all that trouble for me.
He sighs, pushing back away from the wall.
Talking to you has definitely made me think about some things. I'm gonna go. Thanks for listening.
Hey, amigo. Hope life's been treating you well. Hang on. Seriously? Damn. Don't get my hopes up for nothing, baby. Come back when you got it.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today? Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it. Be sure to try out one of our other flavors when you come to visit next. We'll see you next time.
Are you here to beg for your dreams back? It's not going to work, you know. You've already shown me what a waste it is. Go then. Stay in your ignorance.
Harper and Dirk are, once again, arguing loudly. This time, however, they stop as soon as they see you walk up.
You!
You!
Tell Durkee he's wrong.
Tell Harper she's wrong!
How am I wrong?
You've created another reality in your head where I'm gangbanging hangers and about half the objects in this fucking house!
That is reality. I just choose to forgive you because I love you so much, and you repay me by cheating on me and calling me crazy. He thinks I'm the wrong one here, when all I've ever done is love him.
That isn't love!
Tell him!
Tell her! Oh, fuck off with that both sides shit!
Can you believe this, Turkey?
I can't believe either of us thought you knew anything about anything!
Just leave us alone.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here!
Dirk takes Harper's hands and looks deeply into her eyes.
Nobody talks to my baby like that.
Oh, Turkey.
Dirk leans down to kiss Harper, who sighs and twines her arms around his neck. The two of them pay you no mind whatsoever. When Dirk finally speaks, he doesn't even look at you.
Get out of here. I want to be alone with Harper.
Oh, Turkey.
Oh, hi! What? You don't recognize it? Oh, this? It's your deep-sea mammals record. Mm-hmm. Track 3, Song of the Sperm Whale. According to the sticker on the sleeve, you donated money to Reiki for whales. Oh, you're real free with your dough, ain't you? But anyway, you can go now. I'm really feeling these whale sounds. And I don't want nobody here to kill my whale buzz. Go on now. Sneak.
Oh, hello again. I trust your meeting with the mayor went well? Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? What? You want to know about me? Oh, no. No. You just spoke with the mayor. A little old fuddy-duddy like me can't hold a candle to someone like her. I just handle the paperwork, that's all. Pay me no mind. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? She's just incredible, isn't she? So tall and commanding. What I wouldn't give to be able to deal with people the way that she does. Some people think the mayor's cold-hearted, but I'll tell you what, there isn't a sweeter structure this side of the HOA. What do you mean by that, exactly? I just think she's a really remarkable ceiling, that's all. Besides, she's my boss, so I couldn't begin to comment on her outside of professional opinion. Oh, yep. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? Oh, bye-bye.
What else do you need? You have done so. Keep well.
You find Keith lying peacefully on the table, a subtle smile playing on his face. He looks up happily as you approach and waves you over.
Hello, my friend. What a pleasure it is to see your face again. You know, after so long down there in that accursed crawl space, I have come to truly appreciate the little things. Such as the feeling of sunshine as I lie here, or the calm murmur of the other things in the house as they go about their business.
Keith's head slumps forward, his eyes fluttering shut. He snores quietly, both hands clutched around the key-like cane that steadies him. Keith wakes with a start.
Huh? What? Oh. Hello. Sorry, I just dozed off. It's just so nice here on the table. Ah, the joy of being free. If I just open myself up to such simple happiness, it seems to flood in. Ah, if only I had known such wisdom in my younger life. It might have saved me from much suffering. Alas, but I have such trials and tribulations as I wouldn't bore you with. You see, one does not reach my advanced age without having messed up once or twice along the way. Although I pride myself on opening things, there are some doors that are meant to remain closed. Oh, I don't know. Perhaps. But, well, I don't think that was ever destined to work out. Never mind all that. That is in the past. And we must be here, in the present, if we are to find happiness, eh? In any case, what I'm trying to get at is that what's most important in life is... like companionship. I must say, I'm glad we've met. You know, you seem like a lovely sort. And in fact, there's something I'd like to give you. But before I do, I need to make sure you're on the right track developing your character. So, let me take a closer look at you.
He narrows his eyes, evaluating you with a sharp up-and-down gaze. You can feel yourself sweat just a little under his intense scrutiny.
I see you're making progress. Here's something that all good humans will enjoy.
He holds his hand out to you, depositing something small in your palm. It smells sweet.
It's a little candy, my favorite. Take this poise candy. It'll show them that you mean business. This can be used in certain situations where you've burned your bridges and wish to make amends.
You take in the scent of the poise candy. Something about it makes you feel steadier somehow, like you could stand up to anyone.
Consume it wisely. Eat it if you'd like to put your foot down and make someone reconsider. And please do refrain from taking advantage, eh? A sweet tooth is a powerful tool. You could do with some more personality. Keep going around the house and getting to make new friends. Maybe I'll have something for you next time.
Betty reclines luxuriously on the bed when you first see her. Thinking about how your bed can be lying on the bed makes your brain start to short-circuit, but some way or another, it's happening. She looks effortlessly comfortable and luxurious, but her expression is more pensive than anything. She smiles when she sees you, sitting up and patting the blanket next to her.
I was just thinking about you. Were your ears ringing? Maybe. But either way, it feels like you knew somehow. Well, since you're here now, maybe you could help me out a little. I've been trying to have more peaceful nights, but it hasn't really worked out. I spend a lot of time before bed indulging myself in some detailed fantasies. Oh, well, I have this crush who doesn't seem to notice me. Sometimes we're so close I could just reach out and kiss them, but nothing ever happens. So, in this fantasy, I tell myself I'm finally going to get their attention. I do all kinds of things. Maybe one night I touch myself and call their name when they're next to me. Maybe I bring someone home and let them catch us in the act. Sometimes I invite them to join, and sometimes we just don't stop. But our eyes meet. And they know that when I'm gasping and moaning someone else's name, what I really want is to say theirs. To let the entire house know who it is that has me so worked up. I know, I get a little twisted up just talking about it. So I should probably chill. I've got all sorts of fantasies queued up every night. But no matter how much material I feed my brain, I never seem to carry that blissed out warm feeling into my dreams. I tried getting into lucid dreaming for the longest time, actually. I practiced for years, but it never worked for me, not once. Really? Ugh, I'm so jealous. It must be wonderful getting to choose what you see when you close your eyes at night. But there's no point in dwelling on it. It's just not in the cards for me. Well, my lucid dreaming attempts are long behind me now. I do wish I could get a little peace at night, that's all. Oh, nothing. Really nothing you need to worry about. Don't waste another moment on it, okay? Well, what can you do, Maybe I'll take up meditation. See you tonight, then? Me too.